The following clip is brought to you by Capana's Coffee and Gelato in Ames.
And now, for America's fastest growing game show.
I just said that.
Secular or Solomon?
I feel like being mocked by your own video. Oh yeah. All right, so here's the premise of the game. All right, I'm gonna give you a proverb. All right, and you're gonna tell me whether it is a worldly proverb, a secular proverb, or whether it's a biblical proverb. It's coming from Solomon. Okay. Okay. Now, if it is if it's a secular proverb, you also got to tell me the country of origination. We all got it?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Bob wasn't listening.
I was engrossed in the graphics or the Mike Tyson Punch-Out.
I can understand. Yeah, if you're listening to the audio on KTIA or on the podcast, you're just not getting the full effect, man. There's a secular who's boxing a Solomon.
It's solid. It's pasted over Soda Popinski and little Mike from the Mike Tyson Punch-Out.
All right, here we go. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Ready. All right, here we go. All the toil of man is for his mouth, yet his appetite is not satisfied. All the toil of man is for his mouth, yet his appetite is not satisfied. Secular or Solomon? Dan Hudson.
I'm going to call that a secular. And, boy, who gets hungry a lot? It's got to be, who does the samurai wrestlers? It's got to be Japan.
You mean sumo?
Sumo, yeah. What did I say? I just mixed
Samurai wrestlers.
I mixed two different things there, didn't I?
They're a lot
We're going to
crazier.
say Japan.
Okay. That's a good broad generalization there, Dan. Who overeats? Okay, next.
Samurai wrestlers do.
Bob.
Secular. It's an old Russian proverb.
The Russians. A big Russian says, appetite is not satisfied.
Appetite is not
Buva.
satisfied. I'm going to go secular Barbados.
A Barboden. Mike.
That's not... I'm going to go secular. I feel like that has to be a North American proverb. I'm just going to go with Greenland. Greenland. You said Barbados.
All the toil of man is for his mouth, yet his appetite is not satisfied. Put down the chicken legs, boys. Pick up a Bible. Solomon, Ecclesiastes 6.
Oops.
That was awkward.
That was a total fail. Across the board.
God is indeed imaginary. That's terrible.
Oh, wow. Not one man knows the word of the Lord. Not one.
I've been studying Proverbs, not Ecclesiastes.
It is better for a man to hear the rebuke of the wise than to hear the song of fools. It is better for a man to hear the rebuke of the wise than to hear the song of fools. Secular or Solomon? Bob.
Oh, man. Now you're in my head. That's got to be...
You can't be over 2, Bob.
That's got to be Solomon.
Solomon. Buva.
Yeah, it's got wise and fools. I'm going to go Solomon.
Fools gives it away, except... okay, I'm with you. Mike.
No, I'm going to go secular. Trinidad.
Barbados. Dan Hudson.
I think I will go Solomon.
It is better for a man to hear the rebuke of the wise than to hear the song of fools. Solomon, Ecclesiastes 7:5.
0-2, buddy.
Dang it. That's not looking good, man. The words of the wise heard in quiet are better than the shouting of a ruler among fools. Secular or Solomon? Buva.
I heard both the words again. You know, I'm going to go secular. I'm going to go Czechoslovakian.
Secular, the former Czech Republic. Mike.
Solomon.
Solomon, Dan Hudson.
That sounds totally like an Ethiopian proverb to me, so I'm going secular.
It smacks of Ethiopia. I would know by their literature. Bob Eisenhower. The words of the wise heard in quiet are better than the shouting of a ruler among fools.
It's an old Asian proverb.
It's from the Asians.
Yes.
Now, hold on. You yell at Bob for saying a continent, not a country.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Get him.
Sick
of boy.
Bob's a guest.
Yeah, it's Japanese.
He's getting a lot of fame today.
Good
samurai.
recovery, Bob. Absolutely. You're right. Don't rebuke him again. The words of Bob are not heard in quiet, and neither is the word of the Lord except for to Mike. Ecclesiastes 9.
Dance with it. Hello, King James. I'm Mike.
Wow.
Hi, Mike. We've known each other forever. $10 to get in.
Here we go. Even in your thoughts, do not curse the king, nor in your bedroom curse the rich. For a bird of the air will carry your voice, or some winged creature tell the matter. Even in your thoughts, do not curse the king, nor in your bedroom curse the rich. For a bird of the air will carry your voice, or some winged creature tell the matter. Secular or Solomon? Mike.
Buva says never-ending story. I will say Solomon.
Falcor.
Mike's in for Solomon. Dan Hudson.
I'm saying that is secular Epcot Center.
Secular, that is...
Sounds Disney.
I will accept.
Winged creatures and
Winged creatures.
birds flying around, giving messages.
Fair enough. Bob Eisenhower.
Solomon.
Solomon. John Buva.
Secular Egyptian.
The Egyptians say, even in your thoughts do not curse the king, nor in your bedroom curse the rich, for a bird of the air will carry your voice, or some winged creature tell the matter. Dan does not know the difference between Solomon or Disney. Ecclesiastes 10.
That was a great opportunity to do Epcot Center. I had to use it.
Even to my own discredit as a man of God. But Lord, there was a joke
What's more
available.
important? That was a cheap laugh we could have got out of it.
I said to myself, Dan, I said, that Epcot
This is
Center
your
thing-
chance.
It's
You
brilliant.
get to be funny.
You've waited months for this.
Everyone will know you're a man of the world.
Where's my white collar?
Here we go. Keep your heart with all vigilance, for from it flow the springs of life. Keep your heart with all vigilance, for from it flow the springs of life. Secular or Solomon. Dan Hudson.
Transylvania. Secular.
Hey, Bob, can Dan borrow your Bible for a little while?
Bob Eisenhower.
Secular. Sounds Canadian to me.
Okay.
That's going to get a letter. Go ahead, Booba.
All right, I'm going to go secular just to bandwagon. I'm going to go Carpathian and go the Transylvania.
Fair enough, Mike.
Solomon.
Solomon, keep your heart with all vigilance, for from it flow the springs of life. It's not Hallmark, it's Solomon. Proverbs 4.
I'm sorry. Maybe I'll open it for you and maybe show you where you can find Solomon.
It's a real bloodbath today, fellas.
It really is.
Here we go. Better to kiss an ugly woman than to lick yourself. Better to kiss an ugly woman than to lick yourself. Bob Eisenhower. Secular or Solomon?
Be careful, Eisenhower.
It's so obvious, but maybe not. It's gotta be secular.
Okay, good luck with the broad nationality.
Oh man.
It's going to be offensive no matter what you say. Go.
Can I narrow it down to like Arkansas?
Oh, buddy.
Arkansas is accepted.
Okay.
Booba.
I was going to go Arkansas, but secular France.
Also offensive. Mike.
I'm going to... Dang, I was going to say France. Secular Ireland.
Better to kiss an ugly woman than to lick yourself. Dan Hudson, secular or Solomon?
This is obviously from East Germany. Have you seen the women?
No.
Dan.
We're not going to expand into broader markets.
Nope.
I feel like it's not going to
I think we just ruined all of our chance in
10 to
Arkansas and France. I don't even remember.
10 o'clock at night on the fake internet radio. That's our place. That's what the Lord has made
East
a wise
Germans.
choice. Better to kiss an ugly woman than to lick yourself. Secular Burundi. Burundi is the right answer.
Where is that?
It's by Ethiopia. I adopted a water child from Burundi.
I'm sorry, what?
Water child?
I send them money so they can get water, it says. The family needs water.
Wow.
It's just south of Rwanda.
Her name is Nyakawazira. Took me a long time to work that out.
That's great.
I didn't try to teach our kids
you
how
have
to
a
pray
picture?
on it. So they changed it to Neo behind my back. Shorten up the prayer. I said, that's it.
Man, I signed up for one of those once, and I gave once, and absolutely my finances tanked, and I felt like so totally guilty. And they kept calling, "Are you going to feed your child?" I'm
Oh,
like,
no.
Oh, it's
I'm
terrible.
not feeding my own
You know
children.
they're sitting there with the plate full of nothing going, white man Dan said he feed
I know.
me.
Oh, that's horrible. And finally, after a few months, they're just like, "Dude, we're dropping you because we."
Did you send the kid pictures of your big house and your dog and your motorcycle? Said, sorry.
Making
Things
it
are
worse.
rough over here, man.
That's good stuff.
We supposed
Daniel.
It was terrible. I honestly didn't have it.
If you go to one of those sites, you can just do a one-time thing. You don't have to do the sponsored if it's too hard for you.
I did it at an event.
That's
And
where
I
they get you. Is
Yeah.
Oh, they do.
They fill the room full of
I gave,
possibilities.
Church
I gave some
conference.
blankets to some kids in Guatemala,
Exponential.
and then like some sports stuff for like a village in Afghanistan.
I'm bad.
Uh-huh. Go ahead, redeem yourself. That's it?
Okay, if you really, I gave a cow to a village in an African country. I'm not sure where.
Uh-huh.
I paid for a water filtration system in a village in Afghanistan.
Okay. What else?
That's pretty much what I got.
Seems
so far.
like you're living the high life, Troy. I like your style.
Dude, that
Uh,
filtration.
That water filtration system was a bit spendy. It really was.
Do not sigh, for your enemy will hear and rejoice. Do not sigh, for your enemy will hear and rejoice. Secular or Solomon? John Buva.
I'm going to go secular, and I'm going to go Carthage.
Mike.
That's not a legitimate country, is it?
We got to put the move on it.
It was
Go.
at one point in time.
Secular Germany.
Dan Hudson.
It's secular to talk about Psy, and he does the Japanese steakhouse thing. Japan.
Bob Eisenhower.
Secular, Bill Belichick.
Do not sigh, for your enemy will hear and rejoice. Secular, Yemeni. Yemen. It's from Yemen.
Solid.
God gives every bird its food, but does not always drop it into the nest. God gives every bird its food, but does not always drop it into the nest. Secular or Solomon? Mike.
Secular. Botswana.
Dan Hudson.
The Jungle Book. Where's that based on? Of?
Yeah, I don't know about
The
that.
jungle.
Africa?
That's tough to say.
Somewhere in Africa. I'll call it. What's another African country?
Nigeria.
Okay, Nigeria. Secular.
Fair enough. Bob Eisenhower.
Secular, the Sudan.
The Sudan.
That is
A region.
exactly what I was going to say. Secular Monte Carlo.
God
Why are you
gives,
so mad when you say it? Monte Carlo.
They always make me
Because
so
I own
mad.
one and it's
God gives every bird its food, but does not always drop it into the nest. Secular, Danish. A donkey cannot trot for long. Secular or Solomon?
That's just the straight truth.
Okay, I'm going to give that one. That's Italian. That's right out of Kentucky. Never rent an Italian donkey.
that's what I was going for.
A donkey that carries me is worth more than a horse that kicks me. A donkey that carries me is worth more than a horse that kicks me. Secular or Solomon?
Secular. Colombia.
Dan Hudson.
A secular Green Acres.
Bob Eisenhower.
Secular, Mexico.
Secular Texas Rodeo.
The answer is secular Mongolian. Ooh, Mongolian.
I didn't even know they had donkeys in the Mongol.
Yeah, they do. They
I feel
can-
like Dan and Troy are not answering countries, Ben.
No, they're making stuff up. I can't control the room. It's just how life is. Hey, thanks for listening live from the path. If you're hanging out on 99.3 KTIA, we got to let you go. I'm going to turn you back over to our commercial sponsors and to your regular programming. If you're hanging out here on the chat, we got some more to come. So hang out with us. You're listening to Live from the Path. No, seriously, we're back. Let's see.